Hey, what's good, everybody? Hope you are all well. This is just gonna be a quick check-in, Sunday night check-in, continuing this story that's kind of been unfolding. I did the all signs already yesterday. If you haven't seen that, also, this is gonna be no more than 20 minutes, or a little over 20 minutes actually, because right now, a new episode is premiering on my podcast channel. So if you want to go check that out, I'll log out of here in time, right? That one starts at 7 Pacific time. So right now in about 23 minutes, that podcast episode is gonna start, right? So real quick, I just wanted to see, yeah, let's see what the cards say. There's been this story that's been kind of unfolding, and yeah, I want to see what they have to say about that story. Whoa, okay. I'm not surprised. I feel like an opportunity's coming in quick that you might be able to take advantage of, right? That'll put you in a leadership role. This doesn't These two cards have literally been coming out, but once even they had came out in reverse, right? It was the King of Wands in reverse, right? It was like whatever collective wasn't in a space to take advantage of this opportunity. And it feels like things are changing. So I'm not surprised that out of all things, like you can't make it up, right? These two cards have literally been coming out for like, wow. So not only a leadership position, but yeah, a strong partnership. Could it be romantic? Maybe. It can be, or just a very strong partnership, right? Yeah, I'm feeling something with the heart when I said that, so that's pretty interesting. Maybe it's like shedding off layers. Maybe you've been, wow, I got chills. So maybe you've been in a defensive mode, and maybe this is kind of, yeah, I keep getting chills. So maybe you're finally letting go of that. And, because even the King of Wands, right? It's someone that's ready to leap forward, right? They're okay with that. They're ready to go, as opposed to someone that's a little more guarded. This one's a little more, because it even says hombre atrevido, right? It doesn't mean male necessarily, but masculine energy, right? In this case, that's ready to go, right? Not worried about, oh, who's gonna hurt me or this or that, or what ifs, right? It's just like bam, let's go, right? Which is kind of which goes hand in hand with this, right? Because it says aprovechar de la oportunidad, right? Taking advantage of an opportunity. So it doesn't make, wow. Of course, as I split the deck, Um, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. So probably something that will be very prosperous with that Two of Cups. Wow, that keeps giving me chills. So definitely a strong partnership coming in. And with this Queen of Swords, it's probably something that it's gonna be part of the responsibility you have, right? With wow, okay. Yeah, with the with the spirit world, right? Something you've agreed to or something that's on your soul missions path, right? That's kind of what I'm getting. So that's pretty interesting. Whoa. Wow. And this came out sideways, but it almost wanted to flip. I mean, shoot, I don't know. Maybe if my glasses wouldn't have stopped it, it would have flipped in reverse, right? But it was the conflict, right? What I heard in my head was, ain't nobody got time for that, right? So it's like maybe something is going to try to pull you into conflict, but it doesn't feel like you're going to engage in it. Or you're going to, yeah, maybe observing it. Maybe it's half and half. Maybe some of the collective will get pulled into it. Maybe half won't, right? Because the fact that it came out sideways, it was more leaning towards no, right? Reversal. So I feel like I think that had came out in the past reading. That's why I'm telling you the story's been continuing. That's why I felt like I was being pushed to do this reading real quick because there's been a story. Yeah, these last. If you haven't seen the other two I did, um, there's definitely a story here, right? The two I oh wow. I don't know if you saw that, but it just flipped up, and this even had came out, right? Wishes granted. So I think that's what it's about, right? Not wasting energy. Oh, that sage is I like it. The sage is burning good. Wishes granted, right? Not falling for the drama, right? Instead focusing on your dreams, right? Maybe that's why, right? Taking opportunity of the situation and going forward, right? And this even feels like now, right? Cancer season. Maybe that partnership's coming in now, right? Before cancer season's over. Either you're the one with the yellow boots, they're a little dusty maybe, but either you're the one with the yellow boots or someone else has the yellow boots. But regardless, yeah, there's a good partnership coming in. Pisces energy, maybe even Leo, Aquarius, right? Aries is here too, so Cancer. Let me see. Wow. Man, you cannot make this stuff up. Look at that. The sun riding naked on a white horse. Yeah, I just seen a white horse yesterday too at the park. That's pretty interesting. The sun. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, that is amazing. Hmm. Either you're stepping into this because it's funny that it started with, right? Someone in the collective starting off or being in this King of Wands energy, right? And what came out, maybe, yeah, from that you go into Emperor mode, right? Or this is someone you're connecting with. Maybe it's someone from your past, right? Um, Someone that in the past probably nothing took off romantically, right? So it's someone whom it feels like it never really got off, right? It never really got going, right? Because there's a nostalgia there, but it's like good memories, right? There's really nothing. Yeah, I'm getting chills like everywhere. So I don't feel like there was ever really any. So if you're thinking about someone from your past that you probably had drama with and all this and that, I don't feel like it will be that person, right? Yeah, I don't feel that. It could be a past life connection. For some of you, it might be a past life because I could feel the crown even tingling, right? It could be a past life connection. Hmm, interesting. Ten of Cups. So that's pretty. Wow. Tis the season, huh? That is crazy. I like that the story just kept continuing, right? At least these past three readings, including this one, right? From the one I did the other day to the day before yesterday, before I did the all signs, and then to today. Wow, that's amazing. It doesn't feel like there's any like there's really no warnings here aside from the conflict, right? The only warning is that, right? Don't get dragged into any kind of drama that it feels like you should have outgrown, right? Because even the way it wanted to completely reverse and it was tilting more down, it feels like you're ready to take. Um, there was a slight hesitation in the heart, right? Like a little guarded, but almost like nothing like I've felt in the past, right? Like when I know someone's guarded and you could feel the energy. This feels different, right? Like whoever I'm tapping into, it feels like someone that's ready, that's done the work, right? Surprised High Priestess didn't come out, but look at as I split the deck and I said done the work, right? Look at someone working hard. But in this case, it could have been someone that was working hard on themselves. Cause that's funny that I had just said someone that's done the work and there's someone working hard, right? Like it was hard work to get yourself, heal, all that good stuff, right? So you could take advantage of the opportunity when it came. The Wheel of Fortune, right? As well, 10. So Maybe you've been seeing 10-10. Maybe eights are significant because the Eight of Pentacles, right? So let's see what else. That's funny. Wow. Okay. So let me make sure. This feels like the card that just came. Yeah, I feel like that's a past tense energy. I hope some of you aren't in this energy still, but if you are, well, right? This is like one of the most positive reads, really, right? That I don't even think when I did the all signs anything like this came out. So I mean, this thing's just super positive. Ten of Cups, the Sun, Two of Cups, like everything just feels wow. See, it came out again, yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Oh wow, I didn't even see that this one came out. I think maybe in the past you were just very undecisive, right? You're probably undecisive and the illusion, right? Like you were keeping yourself stuck is what I heard. So you were probably keeping yourself stuck. I'm surprised the Seven of Cups didn't come out. But it feels like something recently reignited your passion. I don't know what that was, right? Maybe that. Maybe reconnecting with somebody or something. Yeah, something reignited that passion. Let's see. I'll pull one more and then I think I could pull something. Whoa. Wow. So that maybe just making a choice. Maybe mentally you walked away from something. You finally said, okay, there, enough is enough. Because it's someone that completely, right? There's the eight again. Wow. Yeah. So it's someone that is willing to leave all the cups behind and just walk away, right? Checking out completely, right? And there's that moon. Even the moon looks sad. There's that moon that was keeping you in an illusion, right? Is just leaving everything. Just forget it. I don't care. I don't even need that. I'm just gonna walk away. Yeah. So I think that's what it took. As long as you were keeping yourself in confusion, nothing was moving for you. And I think that now, once you make the choice to walk away from something, right, that has your energy bound in that, then the universe is like, all right, you're ready now, right? Whoa, okay. That one just flew right out. Well, two actually flew out. This card always wow, see, and what did I say? So this goes perfect with what I just said. You can't manifest while you're miserable. So whatever indecision you had was making you even miserable. And yeah, maybe it's just the universe reads your energy and maybe it's almost what I'm hearing is like it's almost like why even give you something that you're just gonna waste or not take advantage of, right? It's almost like the universe waits till you're ready and then it's okay, here we go, bam. Here's the opportunities because we know you're not gonna squander them, right? You're actually gonna put them to use. Maybe you were over everything was a sign. You were like, oh, that's a sign. Maybe I should do this. Oh no, that's a sign. Maybe I should do that, right? It's funny. That always reminds me like of a Pisces sign, right? And Pisces is mutable, right? And Pisces, because it is, I mean, the moon is literally Pisces, right? So that's funny that the moon came out, right? The moon came out, and then, yeah, this sign I don't know where it's at. That's funny. So yeah, right. I'm not surprised. That's pretty funny. So, hey, Crystal, thank you for subscribing. Oh, a Taurus, nice. Yeah, today I'm just doing a general, but I did an all signs yesterday. If you want to see something more tailored to Taurus, but yeah, today I just wanted to do a general, collective check in. But absolutely, if I have time, I might even be able to answer a question if you think of a question, right? But it'll be a one card pull, and yeah, I could do that for you. Wow, this is amazing. Cause yeah, something happened recently, right? Like with nature that I posted on my other channel that it had to do with that, overcoming anxiety and all that. So that's amazing, right? Maybe you were in an anxious state that also kept you from manifesting. So that's pretty yeah, that's pretty amazing, right? Let me see. Okay, I want to pull one from this deck. Whoa. Wow, see? Even this came out. Rangda, fear. So maybe the fear was keeping you back, fear was holding you back, and now maybe that you've overcome that fear, everything's just boom, 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 gonna come in, right? That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, this has been one of the most positive readings I've done in a while. So whatever collective is resonating with this, it looks good. It feels like this is kind of the end to the those two readings I did. Look at that Empress. Wow. See, it's like it's a fertile time, right? Like you're gonna be attracting now, right? That you've gotten rid of the fear, that you've gotten rid of the anxiety. It's like everything was just waiting for you to be in that high vibration to where it's like a magnet, right? But yeah, what was the point of them giving you anything, sending anything your way if whether obviously the two of cups came up, the 10 of cups. So what was the point of all that coming to you when you would have probably just pushed it away, right? So I feel like for some of the collective, you're coming into a little bit more of your Empress energy, right? Obviously, the Empress also has to do with fertility. So if you're not in the market for getting knocked up, right, whether you're male or female, right, knocking someone up or getting knocked up, then be careful at this time, right? This could go either way. Page of Cups, so it's either you being in a youthful energy, right? Or it could be someone when you connect with someone, it's gonna be almost like that, right? It's gonna feel even in partnerships, if it's just business, it's gonna feel very like puppy love is the word I'm hearing. Almost like it's gonna be new and fresh, and you're both gonna have these ideas, and it's gonna be like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. Very exciting, right? So I like that energy. Let me see. Wow. Wow, you can't make that up. The Wheel of Fortune came out in the other one, and here it is again in this deck, the Wheel of Fortune 10. So if you're seeing 10 10, I take it that that's yeah, it's a good sign, right? That means you're right where you're supposed to be. Yeah. Wow, this literally came out in the other deck. 8 of Cups. So you definitely walked away from something, right? Desire for more, letting go, traveling, withdraw, abandoning something, right? Something that just wasn't fulfilling anymore. And that's why the universe has opened up for you, right? Okay. Yeah. So on that note, let me see. Yeah, unless you wanted to ask a question, Crystal, then I think probably end it there because on my podcast channel, I have a podcast that's about to air, so I didn't want to step over my own toes, So um, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out unless you want me to pull a card for you. If you have one question you want to ask, but if not, then yeah, I'll just close it out there. Because I mean, this message seemed very to the point. Yeah, very positive overall. So whoever's resonating with this, as long as the only warning that came out was the conflict, right? But like I said, it came out sideways. So as long as you don't give in to the drama, it feels like less than half of you, whoever is, watching this or resonates with this, might be tempted to go towards the drama, but at least the majority of you aren't, right? You're not gonna even entertain it, and that's why everything's gonna be opening up, right? You're not gonna lower your vibration, and yeah, right. Your energy's gonna be more magnetic to where the things. What should you do about JR? Okay, let me ask real quick. JR. Wow. Well, that's interesting, but very blunt. I mean, for one card, it's like something that a cycle that closes, the end of a cycle. I mean, geez, you know, closing out that cycle, whatever cycle. I mean, I've been feeling a pain right here, so I don't know if it's been a burden, whatever cycle this is, or it's been stressful or something. Because I feel a pain up here, like on the masculine side, like on the, yeah, like a burden, right? Like carrying a weight. So I don't know if that's what you're going through with whoever JR is, but you know, of course, hey, I'm just a reader online, so um, yeah, this is just what the cards say, right? So, but according to the cards, it's ending a cycle, yeah, because it feels like it's burdensome to you. So if you are feeling burdened by it, again, because that's literally what the reading was about. The universe not opening up doors for you if you're not gonna be able to appreciate them anyways, right? So that's kind of similar to that, right? Like if you're burdened, like what was the other card? You can't manifest when you're miserable, is literally what came out. Okay, then yeah, I mean, I felt it, right? Imagine I'm through here and I literally felt like a burden, right? Like a pain all right here. So, I mean, yeah. So, and that's literally one of the cards that came out. It said you can't manifest when you're miserable. Literally. So, you can't manifest while you're miserable, right? So, yeah. I mean, it's always hard, right? Walking away from, especially if we're already connected to certain things, but, you know, sometimes you should know already, right? Something's already telling you. So, if you've already been feeling it and this just kind of felt like confirmation, then hey, there it is, right? So on that note, I'll end it there. Thank you so much for being a new subscriber. Thank you to anybody that watches this after. Like I said, my podcast episode is about to air on my podcast channel, which the link is in my channel, right? You can see my little podcast circle right there. So yeah, thank you all, and I'll see you soon.